Thank you very much at magandang araw mga kaibigan. Nagbabalik po ang inyong programang Aksyon Central Luzon Special Edition. Ito po si Sonny Lopez. Just very recently, we had a signing ceremony with Yokohama, Clark Development Corporation and Yokohama Tire Philippines Incorporated. It's about the expansion program of YTPI in Clark. That is why we have invited here two top officials of Yokohama to be discussing this for you, since whatever happens here in Clark, the local community, including Central Luzon and the whole country, will be positively affected. So, gentlemen and ladies, we have the President and Chief Executive Officer of Yokohama Tire Philippines Incorporated, Mr. Takayuki Hamaya.
Good afternoon.
Welcome again to the program.
Let's see you again.
And of course, we have the AVP for YTPI, Mr. Juanito Arona.
Good afternoon, sir.
Johnny, I always call him Johnny. Okay, as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, we will be talking about Yokohama. Yokohama is one of the biggest locators in Clark. And I'd like Johnny here, because he was one of the first Filipinos to be employed by the firm, to give us a brief backgrounder as to when you started in Clark, Johnny.
Okay, so actually Yokohama Tire Philippines started in 1996. That's basically Bayer.
Yes.
It started same as when we signed the expansion right now. So in 1996, and then they started hiring local people. And I was one of the original persons. And in actually September of 1996, all of us went to Japan for training.
Yes.
1 year. And we went
How
back.
many of you were sent to Japan at the time, sir?
Yeah, at that time, our first group was 12. We were 12. We call ourselves the key persons of Yokohama, YTPI. And then in 1997, we went back, the engineering group. I belonged to engineering group previously. So we started putting up the plant at that time in 1997.
Meaning there's no production yet?
No.
And
no building yet. Yeah.
Okay.
When we were in Japan, the construction is still ongoing. And we went back. Actually, in 1997, we put the machineries, started putting the machineries. And commercially, we started in 1998. So that's a year after.
What was your production level then?
We started around 2,000. Because we started...
2,000 tires a day? Or
2,000 tires a day. Yeah, we started it actually slowly until we finished what we call it's phase 1. The capacity at that time is around 5,000 to 8,000 only.
So you were below capacity when you started?
Yeah, because that's the plant design yet.
Okay.
It's still the plant design. YRC decided still the plant.
And how many employees were?
At that time, we are only around 500.
500?
Yeah, around 500.
Okay, I'd like to ask the President now and Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Hamaya, what is now your present capacity?
Well, our present capacity is just over 20,000 pieces a day.
A day?
Yearly, let's say, just a little bit more than 7 million tires.
7 million tires. And then you have announced that you will go on an expansion program.
Yes, in our expansion program, it goes to until year 2017. So the project is going to be another 7 years.
7 years.
And it will be divided into 3 different phases. Then so in 3 phases, we're going to expand step by step.
Yes.
And as the completion of our total project in 2017, we're going to be producing about 50,000 pieces a day.
A day?
Means...
That's more than double, huh?
Well, more than double. More than double. 17 million tires a year.
Okay. So when we talk about these tires, these are mostly for cars and SUVs.
Right.
Right now, what are the big car firms that Yokohama is supplying?
But what?
Like what are the car firms that you are supplying with your production?
Well, we are supplying quite a big number of tires to Chrysler in the United States.
Okay.
And
is that your #1 market at the moment?
Well, no, actually, biggest portion of our tires are exported and for replacement market.
replacement market.
Yeah, so it is not particularly supplied to one car maker and so on.
So those who are not satisfied with their first set of tires, they go to Yokohama when they change their tires.
Yeah.
Can you say that, Mr. Johnny?
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you said, you are supplying the U.S. market, but you also have a big market in Japan, right? And
yes, in Japan. Well, we don't supply to Japan so much because we have a lot of factories in Japan.
Yes.
Which has enough capability to supply
what the need in Japan.
Yeah, yeah.
But you supply Honda, right?
Currently, about 50% of our tires are exported to Europe.
Europe.
Yes.
Okay, the ones that we're producing here, they're all-weather tires, the ones that you're producing in YTPI, in Clark?
Summer tires, winter tires as well.
Winter tires.
Yeah. Sometimes winter tires with ping. You know, the winter.
So it's different, di ba?
Yeah.
Different yan, di ba? Yung pang-winter at saka yung
Yeah,
pang...
really different, sir. Really different.
Dito gumagawa rin kayo niyan.
Yeah, actually, we're making that, winter tires.
Pero kayo nabigyan ng award, di ba? Ng mga yung Honda at saka ano ba yun?
Yeah, that's
Toyota?
on the actually Kaizen competition. We call it continuous improvement. So because we are also a supplier of Toyota and Honda, and those companies require their suppliers to have some improvement in their lines, in their process. So we compete with the other companies, their suppliers. And well, speaking of Toyota, we always emerge as champion on the Kaizen competition, which means our company, we really try to continuously improve our
You never stop
operations.
trying to improve, right?
Yes. Actually, Mr. Hamay always said, never stop improving. That's our keyword.
So this program, I believe that you should have done this earlier, but with the world economic crisis, you have to hold it back, right? A little bit, the timetable.
Well, yes. Let's say 2 or 3 years ago, there was a big world economic crisis. And at that time, well, there was always a discussion for expansion of our production.
Yes.
Well, it's not always particularly for discussion for Philippines.
Yes.
But we have
all
factories all over the world. So which one should be expanded? However, because of this crisis, all kinds of discussion for expansion was frozen. Then now, since beginning of last year, again, along with the recovery of the world market, we restarted to discuss where is now the most chances to expand. So then we finally decided to chose the Philippines as the best. Well, of course, there is a reason why the Philippines was chosen, why we say it is the best. Because of the quality of the people, because of, well, of course, compared to other factories, other countries, the biggest advantage is, of course, is the labor cost.
Yes.
And however, the quality of the people is also high compared to other countries. So
you know, coming from you, a Japanese, that speaks a lot for us, because we know how hard you work back in your home country, and to say that to Filipinos that nagagandahan sila sa work natin, no?
That's right.
Anong pakiramdam nyo dyan?
We're actually proud of that. And we always keep striving to become better every day. Because of their confidence in us, we can do these things. We really are proud.
Well, I've said this time and again, they have discovered the secret, right?
Yeah.
You just allow them, the Filipino workers, to talk while working. They have...
yes. Partly, yes.
Partly, oh.
But because sometimes...
Bihina ang production natin pag di tayo kumikibo, no?
Yeah, yes, it can be. Like, namamatay yung dugo mo. You should always be alive. No?
Right.
Yes. So, keep your body moving.
And before, you've always sent Filipinos to study abroad, right, to train. I've heard also that this time, if you have some Filipinos are doing the training for other companies.
Yes.
Meaning Yokohama
Like-
affiliates.
Yes, sir. Because we were the first plant of YRC that they put up, basically from zero.
Yes.
We are the
After
first.
Japan.
In abroad.
No, yeah, in abroad,
After Japan.
outside Japan actually. We're talking about outside Japan. Now, actually, I can say that this is an experiment for them. Once this became successful, so everything will be in places. So, when they put up YTPI and it became successful, they put up another plant like Thailand.
Yes.
Now, when they put up Thailand, the first people of Thailand, they sent here for
To
training.
train.
Yes. So we trained the first people of Thailand factory. So
Where are the
ever
other
since
factories
like
of
that.
YRC located, other than Japan and Thailand?
United States,
US?
two factories in China,
China,
2 factories in
yeah,
China.
one
Thailand.
factory in Thailand and Vietnam.
Vietnam,
Okay. So,
And one is under construction in Russia.
in Russia,
currently.
how do you stand worldwide in terms of supplying or producing all tires? How do Yokohama stand compared to the other competitors?